Once upon a time, there was a beautiful white and black cat named Patches. Sadly, she was a stray kitty, and like many homeless cats, she lived a difficult life on the street, always on the prowl for her next meal or a warm place to sleep. Despite her dismal living conditions, Patches had a dream. She often fantasized about sailing to the enchanted island of Catopia and making it her new home. According to the legend of Catopia, the fortuitous residents of this feline utopia enjoy an endless supply of kitty treats, cuddles, and warm places to sleep. No kitty is ever left behind. Fueled by visions of a happier life, Patches secured a job rehabilitating traumatized mice and saved as much money as she could. In the evenings and weekends, she studied how other felines triumphantly completed the arduous journey to Catopia. She spent countless hours researching how to sail, who the best guides were, what supplies to bring, and the optimal time of year to begin the journey. Finally, after a year of diligent preparation, Patches eagerly set sail for the island of Catopia. She felt excited for her new life ahead and incredibly proud of herself for finally pursuing her dream. However, little did she know, danger lurked ahead. Shortly into her journey, she encountered a severely disturbed dragon named Block. Although Block didn't breathe fire, his cruel words were nearly just as fatal.
Patches, you would be the most incredible cat in Catopia, if only you didn't have that black spot around your eye. It's such a shame.
Patches always felt self-conscious about her black spot, and now Block had just reinforced her worst judgment about herself. She took the evil dragon's words to heart, questioning whether she deserved a happy life on Catopia. She immediately stopped the boat and decided to focus instead on slaying her own personal dragon, that dreaded black spot. Patches tried many things to get rid of her so-called flaw, including surgery, workshops, acupuncture, catnip, crystals, and energy healing. She spent hours on the phone with other sympathetic cats, lamenting about her horrible black spot. Sometimes she felt too upset to eat, and would stay in bed all day feeling sorry for herself. She often blamed her black spot for ruining her life. One day, Patches felt more depressed than ever. On the verge of giving up, she bowed her head, begging God one last time. Please remove my black spot so that I can be happy. With tears in her eyes, she finished her desperate prayer and looked up. All of a sudden, she noticed a bright light appear before her. The glowing orb started to swirl, vibrate, and become larger and larger. What was that? She wondered with trepidation. Patches watched in awe as a gorgeous white cat with magnificent silver wings emerged from the light. The angelic feline dusted off her fur and introduced herself. Good afternoon. I'm your fairy cat mother, Agnes D, or just Agnes to my friends. I have come to help you. Agnes paused for a moment, then looked deeply into Patch's eyes and said, I have heard your prayers and have an urgent message for you. You have a very important decision to make. If you spend any more time focusing on your black spot, you will never make it to Catopia. At first, Patches felt outraged by her fairy cat mother's dire words of warning. She meowed in despair and desperation. Why me? I'm ugly. Everywhere I go, I feel embarrassed by my black spot. Don't you understand? I can't bear to show my face on Catopia. Even if I do make it, other cats will make fun of me. So why bother? Agnes couldn't bear the thought of Patches giving up on her dream. If only Patches could recognize how precious she truly was. With great love and compassion, Agnes said, Patches, you worked long and hard to prepare for your journey. You hired the best guides. You saved money. You gathered plenty of supplies. You were doing so well. You already accomplished everything you need to do to achieve your dream. The only problem right now is you're focusing on the black spot instead of putting energy into what you truly want. And with that, Agnes was gone. With a jolt, Patches woke up from her horrible nightmare of self-depreciation. She realized that her fairy cat mother made a lot of sense. Patches cried out, "Agnes, if you can still hear me, I finally get it. I can still reach Catopia, even if the black spot comes with me." Intense determination filled her eyes as Patches hoisted her sails and set off, yet again, for the island of Catopia. At long last, Patches arrived on the enchanted island and lived happily ever after, basking in the sun and enjoying exactly 5 belly rubs per day. Ironically, the Queen of Catopia adored the unique and unusual beauty of Patches' black spot. Although she intended to treat all of the Catopia residents equally, she couldn't help but give Patches a few extra kitty treats from time to time. Patches was indeed a very special cat.